Good morning again, everybody. Beautiful day, still here today. Had some rain over the weekend, which was much appreciated for the garden, and just glorious weather. We've had a really good summer this year. It's been cooler than normal, it's been wetter than normal, and for Australia, that's really good. So I hope wherever you are in the world, you are fantastic and staying safe and loving and just going with the flow, because I think that's one thing that COVID has really taught us over the last couple of years, is just to go with it, to go, not with COVID, but just to go with the flow, make plans, but keep yourself flexible. But this is not a COVID reading. That was just the mood I'm in today. So what I want to have a talk to about today is Monsieur Trump again. So, as you know, it's been all over the news. There were documents taken from the White House that he then is claiming, I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to take them. And he knew full well that what he was doing was illegal. All he was doing was trying to cover his path in regards to the January 6th insurrection. So, I gather what he had taken included things like the visitors log for that day, and Biden has since authorized for the visitors log to be released to the January the 6th committee. Trump apparently never released a visitors log in the entire time that he was in office. However, every other administration around him. Sorry, my table's a little bit wobbly today on the card table in the lounge room as usual. Every administration around him has released the logs on a monthly basis, so there was full transparency. So, if you don't want people to see what you're doing, means to me that there is something untoward happening. So, the documents he took, which does make you wonder about that white van that was backed up to the White House a couple of months prior to the election, or several white vans over several periods in that stage leading up to the election. There were claims that it was just catering equipment, but we'll ask, were those white vans, using my Golden Universal Tarot, which is the Fool's Gold Tarot deck that I like to use in regards to these particular situations, was the white vans at the White House just prior to the 2020 elections, were they actually removing the documents? Yep. Inevitable is that card, so I think that answers that question. Were the white vans removing documents that should not have been removed? Now, apparently, this is what I have heard. As you know, and welcome to my new subscribers and my new viewers. I hear things along the grapevines in my news feeds, etc., etc. I don't research them too deeply because I don't want my readings to be biased by the media information that's put out, because we know the media information can be biased as well. So I don't want my readings to be tainted by my own opinion of what I have read. So I don't really research into them a lot, but this is what I've heard along the way. Were the white vans removing documents, secret documents from the White House, or documents that Trump didn't want found? Now, we've all heard about the toilets getting clogged up as he's tried to flush stuff. Wonder if it took him more than one flush. Oh, I think I just put those back upside down. There we go. Wonder if it took him more than one flush. And wonder if he put them down his golden toilet. But anyhow, that's getting a bit crass, and we shall move away from crassness. Were the white vans removing secret documents, or documents that Trump did not want revealed? The white vans, removing documents that Trump did not want revealed. Money laundering, giving and receiving help. Money laundering, this is my money laundering card going back to the past. In a message in regards to the money. Oh gosh, it's money, 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 fool's gold. And inevitability. So, this is telling me yes, 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 yes. And yes, and yes, and yes. Inevitability. But yes, that's what they were removing. So, the documents that were found at Mar-a-Lago, doesn't flow off my tongue, having not had any native Spanish. I'm assuming it's Spanish, Mar-a-Lago, or is it? I don't know. Tell me. Were the documents that found, so yes, the white vans were removing documents. Apparently a bust of Lincoln also went missing and was found down at Mar-a-Lago, so old Sticky Fingers wasn't just removing documents. There is no bottom to the depths that he will dive. Okay, tell me, were the documents found at Mar-a-Lago, is that all of the documents that were removed? Were the documents found at Mar-a-Lago all of the documents that were removed? Is that all of the documents that were removed? Or are there some elsewhere? Were the documents found at Mar-a-Lago? Because there's still quite a bit missing, like the telephone records. Were the documents found at Mar-a-Lago all that was removed? Or are there some still missing, thrown out at me? This is putting a plan into action. So this was the removal of the documents. There was a plan that was put into action. There was a plan that was put into action. Are there more documents that were removed? Are there more documents that were removed? Yes, very strongly, yes. This is the sword of truth piercing the crown. It's also a new start, but this is about very strongly the truth, bringing about exposing the crown. And we do know that Trump saw himself as the king, wish fulfillment, but smug merchant. So I'm getting smug merchant. So he thinks he's gotten away with it. But he is being a fool. Sometimes the fool simply means the fool, as new information will, messages of new information will come forward. And we've got this again. This is a whistleblower. Sorry, was just told that. This is a whistleblower. And there will be full illumination. So, and then base of the pack. So that's all. Yes, the truth will come out in regards to the smug merchant who foolishly thinks he's gotten away with it. There will be a message of truth brought forward by a whistleblower, full illumination. And then on the base of the pack, if I start here, this will mean the complete ending of Trump. The ending, disappointment. Ooh, okay, they keep going. It will happen very quickly. There are interesting, murky secrets that are going to be revealed. A slimy underbelly that's going to come to the surface and walk down this path between the 2 towers that have not yet been destroyed, but it will come down this path into the illumination, into the light. So the murkiness will be brought into the light. So no, there are more records that were removed. I think they found 14 boxes at Mar-a-Lago, but there were several white vans, and a white van does hold more than 14 boxes. So yes, there are more to be revealed, and they will be found via a whistleblower, and it will happen fairly quickly. Okay, last question in this lot. Will, heaven forbid, will Trump face his claiming ignorance? Oh, I didn't know. Mind you, he's very quick with to blame Hillary of all sorts of similar stuff, of which he did not do, had been proven to not do, but he was very quick at blaming her. So he knew. I'll ask that. Did he know he was doing wrong? Did Trump know that it was wrong to remove the documents? Well, you can't not know that it's wrong to flush them down the toilet. But did Trump know that it was wrong to remove the documents? Did Trump know that it was wrong to remove the documents? Did Trump know that it was wrong to remove the documents? Domestic security. He knew that this was a domestic security issue. So again, we've got the fool's gold. Thought he could get away with it. Foolishly thought he could get away with it. And this is the ending. So yes, he knew that it was that these documents should have been handed over to the archives, but he foolishly thought he could get away with it, and it is the ending. And he will be facing introspection, reap what you sow is this card. Reap what you sow as we come to a new beginning with justice, who will be exposing the toxicity. Oh, and here's your lawmakers. Lawmakers in regards to the money laundering. Oh dear, they just keep going. He will find himself wounded as the harsh truth comes forward, and the investigators. The cards keep giving today. Okay, so yes, he knew it was wrong. He's pleading not, that he didn't. It's a he said, she said situation. Although the cards are telling me he knew, he's saying he's not. Right, will Trump be penalised, or is it just one more thing? I think what they're going, okay. What I'm being told is no, they won't bring charges because there is enough against him already that is of removing federal documents from the White House and trying to secret them is serious. But there are more stickable serious charges against him, both federally and on various state levels, that are already coming forward that will have more effect. So I'm saying no. We'll ask the cards, we'll check, but I'm getting a no. They will just get them back and use them as part of the bigger picture. If that makes sense? Does that make sense? Yes. Will Trump be charged? Yes, they're telling me not to bother, but I'll have a look. So this is the difficult decisions, the conflict. It will be a difficult decision as to whether they do or not. you know, he very obviously broke the law, but in the bigger picture, there are bigger fish to fry, or bigger issues to prosecute him with. Oh, throwing them out at me everywhere. Right, so we've got the illusion and delusion of the past. There will be a difficult decision to be made, as it's the closing of a chapter and beginning of a new chapter. This is your government, your Hierophant, walking away from this one. But it is about major change, authentic reform, death and rebirth. But it will bring about authentic reform in the future as they work slowly and diligently and reliably forward. So, yes, I know, I was told, but I had to read them say no, they won't press charges or penalise them for this. They will just get them back and use them as part of the bigger case. Now, thinking on my Putin vision reading the other week, last week, I don't know, my internet was off, so I'm still a bit out of it. Just thinking on that a little bit more for those that are interested. If you haven't seen the video, feel free to go back and have a look. But what I was told as a addendum or a epilogue is that so I had him walking down that main street in an old town, an old, feels comfortable, like an old blanket or your favourite pyjamas street, turned off down the laneway where he was, if I say assassinated, but he was shot, but the body disappeared. There was no blood, it was just the end of him. So what I have been since told is that laneway was his decision to undertake this episode, for want of a better word, with Ukraine. So this is his undoing. He was on the downslide already. He was comfortably ambling along, but he took this path, and this is his undoing. Okay, on that note, hope you're all well. Great to be back again. I keep saying that because 5 days without internet was 4 days without internet was a bit twitchy for the whole family. And take care. Love you all, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.